Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. My name is Mohammad Wajid Remote Jabwala. I am a student at Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute. I am doing AI Teacher Training course. So today I will take an interview with ChatGPT. A topic is how to build a strong personal brand online. So without further delay, let's get started. Hello ChatGPT, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm also fine and I want to take an interview with you. Are you ready?
Absolutely. I'm ready. Just let me know what kind of interview you have in mind, like what topics or format, and we can dive right in.
Yes, the topic is how to build a strong personal brand online.
Great topic. I'm definitely ready. So just let me know what kind of structure you want. Are you thinking of a Q&A format, or maybe you'd like me to give a few key steps first, and then we can discuss?
Okay, so my first question is what does personal branding mean in the context of tech?
Great starting point. So, in the context of online presence, personal branding is basically how you shape the perception of yourself on the internet. It's a combination of the values you project, the content you share, and how consistently you show up across platforms. In short, it's your unique reputation online.
Okay, so my next question is why is personal branding important for developers and tech professionals?
That's a really good question. For developers and tech pros, personal branding is crucial because the tech industry is so public and competitive. A strong personal brand helps you stand out, showcases your expertise, builds trust with potential employers or clients, and opens doors to speaking, writing, or even career opportunities.
Okay, so my next is what are my core strengths and skills?
Good one. So typically, those are the things that come naturally to you or that you're especially passionate or knowledgeable about. Think about what you do best. Maybe it's a particular programming language, a niche problem you solve, or even soft skills like communication or mentorship. What would you say yours are?
My next question is who is my best target audience?
That's a great question. Your best target audience really depends on your niche and your goals. So think about who would benefit most from your skills. Are you aiming at hiring managers, junior developers, maybe tech enthusiasts? Once you have that clarity, you can tailor your content to really speak to them.
Okay, so my next question is what problems can I
Of
solve
course.
for my audience?
Yeah, that's a really important one. Think about the specific pain points your audience has. Maybe they struggle with certain tech.
Okay, continue
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
it.
हाँ,
What problems can I solve for my audience?
exactly. So once you identify their pain points, you can solve things like simplifying complex coding concepts, offering best practices, or guiding them through career pivots. Just align your solutions to their specific challenges, and you'll really stand out.
Okay, so my next question is how do I stand out from other tech creators?
Great question. To stand out, you really want to focus on your unique perspective or niche. Maybe it's a particular technology you love, a very specific problem you solve, or even your personality and storytelling style. Consistency and being genuinely you go a long way.
Okay, so my next is how do I define my unique value proposition?
Yeah, so your unique value proposition is basically the answer to why someone should choose you over others. Think about what specific skills, experiences, or perspectives you have that no one else does, and then craft a clear, concise statement that sums it up.
I asked question to you, ChatGPT. You gave answer each of my question in detail. So my next is, should I create a personal website or portfolio?
Absolutely. A personal website or portfolio is a really powerful tool. It gives you a central place to showcase your projects, share your story, and even host a blog or resources. Plus, it gives you total control over your brand.
Okay, so my next question is, what kind of content works best on each platform?
Great point. So on LinkedIn, professional insights and career updates work really well. On Twitter, bite-sized tips and thoughts shine. YouTube loves in-depth tutorials, and Instagram is great for short videos, visuals, and behind-the-scenes content. So tailor each piece to the vibe of the platform.
Okay, so my next question is how often should I post?
Yeah, so consistency is key, but it depends on the platform. For LinkedIn, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Twitter can be daily or even multiple times a day. YouTube might be once a week, and Instagram could be a few times a week as well. Just keep a steady rhythm so your audience knows when to expect you.
Okay, so my next question is what topics should I create content about?
That's a great one. Focus on topics that sit at the center of your expertise and your audience's interests. So maybe emerging tech trends, practical coding tutorials, career advice in tech, or even soft skills for developers. Keep it aligned with what excites you and what your audience wants.
Okay, so my next is should I create tutorials, threads, or videos?
Yeah, I'd say a mix can be really powerful. Tutorials are awesome for depth, especially if you love teaching. Threads are fantastic for breaking down quick tips or insights, and videos really engage people and help them connect with you. So experiment and see what resonates.
Okay, so my next is how do I make technical content easy to understand?
That's a great question. The key is to break down complex concepts into smaller, digestible pieces. Use analogies, real world examples, and step by step visuals. And always assume a beginner mindset. So keep it simple and build up from there.
Okay, so my next question is what tools can help me create better content?
Yeah, definitely. For visuals and graphics, tools like Canva or Figma are great. For coding demos, you could use CodePen or Jupyter Notebooks. And for video editing, try something like Descript or Adobe Premiere. Each tool helps you create polished, engaging content.
Okay, so my next question is how do I grow my audience originally?
That's a great focus. So, to grow your audience, you really want to engage authentically, respond to comments, join relevant communities, and collaborate with other creators. Also, provide consistent value. If people get something useful or inspiring from you, they'll stick around and spread the word.
Okay, so my next question is should I collaborate with other creators?
Absolutely. Collaborations are a fantastic way to reach new audiences. By partnering with other creators, you can share complementary skills, cross promote each other, and you both grow. Just make sure their audience aligns with yours so the partnership feels natural.
Okay, so my next question is how do I handle negative feedback or criticism?
Yeah, that's really important. The key is to stay calm and professional. Take time to understand the feedback. Sometimes it's super valuable and respond thoughtfully. Don't get defensive. Instead, show you're listening, and if needed, you can adjust or clarify.
Okay, so my next question is how important are certifications and contributions?
Yeah, they're actually really important. Certifications can boost your credibility, especially if you're targeting a new technology or domain. And contributions like open source work or speaking engagements really help you stand out as a thought leader and build trust with your audience.
Okay, so my next question is how can personal branding help me get a job or freelance work?
That's a great one. So, a strong personal brand really acts like a magnet for opportunities. When people see your expertise consistently online, they already trust you. Recruiters or clients feel like they know you, and that often leads to more interviews or freelance offers, since you already stand out as a go to expert.
Okay, so my next question is how do I optimize my profiles for visibility?
Yeah, so to optimize your profiles, you want to keep them complete and consistent across platforms. Use a professional photo, a clear headline, and a concise bio that highlights your niche. Sprinkle in keywords that align with your target roles or audience, and regularly update it with new projects and achievements.
Okay, so my next question is what kind of content works best on each platform?
We talked about this a bit earlier, but just to recap, LinkedIn thrives on professional insights and longer articles. Twitter loves quick tips and thoughts. YouTube excels with in depth tutorials. And Instagram is great for behind the scenes, short video, and visual storytelling. So adapt your content style to fit each platform.
Okay, so my next question is how do I measure the success of my personal brand?
Great question. You can measure it by tracking things like engagement, comments, shares, likes, as well as follower growth. website traffic, and even the types of opportunities you get, like job offers or speaking invites. Over time, those numbers will give you a solid picture of your brand's impact.
Okay, so my last question is, how do I stay consistent and avoid burnout?
That's really important. So set a realistic schedule, don't overcommit, and batch your content when you have energy. Make time for breaks, do things you enjoy outside of work, and check in with yourself regularly to keep it sustainable.
Thank you, ChatGPT, giving me valuable information. Okay, guys, don't forget to share,
You're so
follow,
welcome.
and like.
Exactly. And if you ever have more questions or need advice down the line, just let me know. I'm here to help.